Hello everybody, and here it is Alex, and here again we have another storybook review. Well, this is a storybook I got today for Easter, and with that I got a little surprise present, and that is the evil queen in her disguise. And now I want to show you this figurine first, because I thought it fits very well, and it wouldn't be worth to make one video that maybe goes 2 minutes with just one figurine, so I wanted to combine it with the storybook review. Yes, that is how she looks like. I also like some details here of the figure. Again, it is from Bullyland with her apples. And here with her face she has this point on the nose, this, I don't know the English word, and how she is designed just like in the movie. And so I like this figure pretty much. I think they could make it even better. I think it is not perfectly like in the movie, but it is quite close. And of course it is also a difficult design to make it in a figure, so I think they made it actually very well. And so I am glad to add this figurine now to my collection of figurines. Now, next to Ursula. Perfect, I already own 2 villains as figurines, and I'm sure I will also collect more of the villains as figurines that I will also show you in previous videos. But now, let's move on and take a closer look to what this video is actually about. It is about the storybook of Snow White. Now, this is a deluxe storybook. I already made a review to the movie collection storybook that is thinner, and it is a different edition, and this edition has more pages. So I now bought this edition, and this edition is also a bit better. And yes. So let me begin with the review. And we have Disney Princess, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Here we have a little apple. I like this little detail. It fits to the movie, something like a symbol that resembles the movie in some way. Also the story of Snow White. And yes, here we have Snow White. I like this front picture. I think it looks very nice. I like this front picture very much. And yes, here we have this, I don't know the word for it, but I think it is also good designed. Fits good in the cupboard. I mean in the... Oh, I don't know the English word, I'm sorry. And well, here we have the back, what it says here, with a smile and a song, Snow White, one of her songs. Yes, and here we have her, and yes, I like it how they designed this. It looks very nice and very deluxe in some way also. It is just really a great deluxe storybook edition. And then let's take a better look on the inside. And I'm speaking a bit like Bish Reviews, I'm sorry. But I watch his videos very often, and I just can recommend this channel, Bish Reviews, because he makes awesome reviews to many storybooks. I just can recommend him to you, and maybe I also will put his channel link in the description below. We will see. Well, he also inspired me to buy these books, because with him I saw that there are these new awesome storybooks. And then here we have There's Always Room for New Friends. And this also fits to the story because Snow White meets the dwarves. That means that the dwarves are new friends and there's always room for meeting new friends. And now we have the first page, and I won't show you the text here, but I love how this letter is designed. It is just very like in a classic fairy tale book. It just looks very nice. That is also already a little great, beautiful detail. But well, we take a look at the illustrations, and if you want to read the text, I don't really show you, but look at the pictures. I think that is also the most interesting part of these storybooks. Here with the evil queen. Here we have then the prince. And I like it very much how they combine this in one picture with he seeing Snow White and she's at the well. I like it how in this picture they can capture one big scene in some way. And here he sings a song. It just, you really are in this movie, and here are much more details with all the design than in the previous storybooks. Also, I love this light, something like if there would be a window and there shines the light on the hands and everything. That just makes these books special and gives them a big tune on the atmosphere. Here, this picture is just like in the movie where he stands with the horse and how she here collects flowers. This is just a perfect, and this is just really a perfect movie picture in some way that is illustrated here, and therefore I love these storybooks. They have some illustrations here that really look exactly like in the movie. That is great. And this is also a picture that wasn't in the older storybook I had before. So again, one picture that shows that it is worth to buy this deluxe storybook instead of just the normal movie collection, special collection storybook. Yes. Hope you can see it good even when the light reflects. This is also great. This is also just like in the movie. In other storybooks you maybe also see this picture, but then it doesn't look so much like in this one, like in the movie. Here we also have this here with the trees and everything that just looks so like in the movie. Again, a picture we hadn't before in the first storybook. Also, I like this one with all these eyes and everything. These little details here are amazing. Yes. Here they see the dwarf's house. And this picture we never had in any storybook, I've never seen any storybook of Snow White. This picture, a really brand new picture from the movie that they illustrate here. That is also something I really appreciate. With this window and everything, just like in the movie, so perfectly that you really feel like you're watching the movie again, just in a few pictures with this here. So therefore, I like this here very much. How they also capture something like this little animals, what they do, this is also very cute. I just love it here with everything. They just capture it so well. The whole movie they capture very well in these great pictures. So colorful. Also, this picture I also have barely seen in any storybook. Also just like in the movie. Great. Just great. If I'm turning the pages too fast, please tell me in the comments. Yes. Also another new picture. Also, this is also so much like in the movie. I just can repeat myself so often that it just looks like in the movie. Also here how she sleeps. Also here how they lay above each other. It's just like this scene in the movie. Here the dwarfs return to the cottage. I hope you can see the picture good. Now they enter the house and are afraid. And just great, these pictures just look so gorgeous. You can look at them for hours, and also there are so many details. And so much like in the movie. This is just amazing. I'm very proud now to have this deluxe storybook of Snow White and not just the book I had before with less pages, because this now has many more pages than the one before. Also, this picture is new. And here now we have a picture that is missing, that was in the book before. So again we see also this bigger book isn't complete, sadly. But you know, no storybook is completely satisfying for me. That is just really... I think there will probably never be a storybook that really has every picture I want in some way, you know? But still, this book here gets very close to have nearly every picture I want. So still, this is one of the best Disney storybooks, I think. Also, this picture is completely new. You have never seen it in any other storybook. This is also great. And here, another picture, one of my favorite pictures and illustrations from the storybook. You can tell me in the comments which of these illustrations here are your favorites from this book. And I love this. You have never seen any storybook how they show the castle, and actually this is also missing very much. So this is great. This atmosphere, this moon, and this trees and everything, and how dark, and this is the only light here in the castle. This is such so huge, so atmospheric, and so great. Really, that is really worth it. So therefore, these deluxe storybooks are just really deluxe and really great. Also, this atmosphere is quite creepy with just this one light, and you just see how the light reflects and everything. You really see the mood in these pictures, and in the older pictures you haven't really felt it so much like in these books. Even though the older books, of course, also have great illustrations, but these are really better. This is also a cool illustration somewhere. I think they should have made here the picture where you see her face, but still, this is an illustration we haven't seen before in any storybook, where she in some way still hides her face, and so I think this is also good to have. And then here we have this, how they dance and everything, and here I think is the biggest hole in all Snow White storybooks. Always there are the pictures missing where Snow White sings to the dwarfs, and then how they all sleep in, and so I think there really should be more pictures about it. I think that is really missing in these Snow White storybooks. I don't know why, but why aren't these pictures missing? These are important scenes that aren't in this storybook. Sad. But let's move on. I am at least glad that they have this picture here, what I really missed in the older storybook review I have made here, but now here we have it, and I'm very glad to have it here, because just look how awesome this ugly face of her looks. It is just so much like in the movie, and this light and this apple, it looks so delicious in some way. It is such a great delicious scene, and I love it that they capture it here in this storybook. Really great. Here I also love it that they have these vultures here in one illustration, that these were also always missing in any other storybook. This is also much more like in the movie. Here the colors are just so great and bright. Here we have this scene. Yes, and this is also, I also like here the light and the colors and everything. That just also looks looking very great. This is also a new picture. I also like this picture here, like you have this perspective from the window, and out of the window you see how the animals see it is. I think it is a very great camera perspective they use here, and I love it that they have this picture in this storybook. Also, this picture is great, how they all try to get them back to the cottage. And this is the last new picture, I think, here, illustration in these books, compared to the older one I have bought. Also great with this ugly woman. Then we come to the pictures we already know. I love this lightning stroke and this dark atmosphere you see from out there, and I just love this picture really. You like, there is a lightning stroke in the background in some way, and you just feel it when you look at this. Also, this is just so well captured here. Also here, of course, it is so detailed, and you are just so much in the mood of this movie with this storybook. So I really highly recommend these new deluxe storybooks for all of you who are interested. These are just great fan articles, I think. If you are a fan of a special movie, like I am from many of these Disney movies, then these storybooks are just the perfect way to kind of have a whole movie in a book. And this is the last picture, and I love how they capture here the castle and how it shines and this orange and everything. This is also a great picture to end this awesome storybook. To be continued stands here, and yes, that was it. So, that was it with my review to the deluxe storybook of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the story of Snow White. Tell me in the comments how you like this storybook. Tell me also which other storybooks you would like me to review. And yes, then I just would say tell me in the comments how you like my video and how you like this book. And yes, then I would say till the next review. The next review will be Alice in Wonderland. I can already tell you. Alice in Wonderland storybook. Until then, bye bye.